1135 Eucalyptus Avenue in Vista. Gonna go ahead and do a quick inspection here. Start with the electrical panel. It looks brand new. It's got a solar system on there. It looks professionally done. Looks like it's done to code. That little arrow there on the screen pointing to the left means that the solar is producing more electricity than what the house is using. That's a good way to monitor a solar system, make sure it's working properly. Over here, we look at the screen, and we've got 19 of 19, POK and SOK. So this system is working as it should. It's producing, it's even got communication, so it's hooked to the internet. So there is a monitoring system that you can transfer ownership to the new owner and actually have visibility of exactly what the solar system is doing on the roof. Looks like termites has made my job easy as far as inspecting around the perimeter of this home. Fascia, rafter tails, and starter board all make up the overhang on a roof like this, and it's very common for that wood to be replaced, any bad wood to be replaced on a roof replacement. You've already seen all of the termite damage in the report, I'm assuming, but it is some here and there around the roof. This is the most challenging part right here, because the patio cover is built off of this piece of fascia, and we got what appears to be pretty extensive termite damage. All those marks there, pretty extensive termite damage on that piece of fascia. We got some drips here and there. Typically that tells us that there is water coming through the roof. So let's go inspect and figure out what's going on. Worth mentioning that I happened to just put the ladder exactly where somebody else had kind of crushed the edge of these shingles. So that damage was already there. Wanted to make mention of it. These shingles are the south and southwest facing roof planes are kind of on their last leg. We've got a lot of exposed fiberglass, a lot of granule loss, and I would say, you know, the roof should probably be replaced in the next 5 years. I would put the age at that kind of 25-year mark. Solar install looks professional, except that it's built right in the shade. Got these giant trees over here, and it doesn't look like there's a whole lot you can do, because this is southwest over here, and we got northeast over here, and the shade's over there as well. So kind of is what it is. But solar, other than that, solar install looks professional. It's all solar specific equipment and installed very nicely. They are mono crystalline panels. I couldn't get to the label to look at the brand. I wasn't going to pull them up. But the black on blacks look really good. And then it's hard to tell on the black on blacks, but there's a little diamond shape right there, and that tells me it is a high-end panel, quality panel. We got really good ventilation on this roof. We got 2 whirlybirds and 2 powered vents. I don't hear either of them running, and so I'm guessing the fan has burnt out. But that's a good sign that this roof was ventilated properly. Again, if we come over here on this side, we got these vents as well. So really good ventilation. Usually makes a roof last longer. We come over here, and the roof condition is perfectly acceptable. But this doesn't get nearly the sunshine, and it didn't have the foot traffic from the solar install that we got over there. And so that side of the roof is, the wear and tear is dramatically worse. Somebody used shingles instead of ridge caps. Ridge caps are special shingle that are made specifically to go along the ridge. Surprised that these shingles that have just been cut down are in this good a condition. They're keeping it waterproof and not creating any issues. So other than there's a flashing, what we call a penetration, that has been deleted, but instead of putting in a new shingle and actually, you know, replacing it properly, it's just that the flashing has been kind of folded over itself. It looks like it is potentially waterproof, just not, you know, could have been done a little better. We got a couple nails poking through. I found this one and one more right here. And tough to say what has caused those. Sometimes the nails just back out and create that little issue. Not a huge deal. Uh, what else? So, yeah, without the termite damage, I would say that this is the side of the roof that you can't see. This is the side that you see, pulling up the house, and so this side could very well stay waterproof for several more years, 5 to 8 years or so. You don't have to look at it because you don't see it from anywhere. So it's going to get less and less appealing as it loses more granules, more exposed fiberglass, that kind of thing. It just looks really badly worn. We did see a little bit of rottenness right here on this corner, and the flat roofs, that looks to be about the same age as the shingles, and flat roofs never last as long as shingles. So it is about time to replace that guy. I would expect to start seeing issues with that, any day. The challenge there is, can we replace that roof with the panels in place? Because we really want to remove 2 to 3 courses of shingles to get the proper overlap with that new flat roof material. So that creates a little bit of a challenge. I would probably want to remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 solar panels to get them out of the way, so we could probably do that roof. So it's not a huge deal. What else is worth mentioning up here? It is a little surgical and more challenging to replace fascia, that termite damaged fascia, with the roof intact. So it just goes slower because you got to be really careful. So, honestly, I guess I would probably just wait it out until you bite the bullet and re-roof this home. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to cover.